Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from OneHive Gazette, here with the next Town Hall 10 live base build video. So today I'm building a Town Hall 10 base. Probably not going to have a friendly challenge follow-up to this, just for sake of time and convenience for myself. But you'll have to take my word that this is a good base. I think it will be. I'm going to do kind of my typical design, incorporating the new bomb towers, because that's a big thing we now have, is those two bomb towers. So let's get it going. No need to delay this too long. Get right into the base build. What I like to do is have a duo core. So basically that's two different kind of core compartments. And I want to have a little bit of hit points in each part of the base. So I want like the CC and the Dark Elixir storage. The walls are going to kind of go down the middle here. So you'll see what I mean. It's kind of a binary type thing, if that doesn't make sense, but you'll see what I mean as we go. What I'm putting in the core here is I'm going to put in the bomb towers and some wizard towers, because the bomb towers are very similar to wizard towers, except they also kind of serve as a giant bomb. So it's like having a wizard tower and a giant bomb both in the core. I like to really pack my cores with a lot of giant bombs, wizard towers, a lot of splash damage, just to make it as hostile towards miners as possible. So we'll go ahead and put wizard tower right here, and like a wizard tower down here. We can actually trade these two just so it's we have one in each compartment, and then we'll kind of close off the core like so. So yeah, that'll be it. We can actually make this go up one like that, and we can make the other side of the core get closed off over here over here, up and around. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. That's kind of a duo core. We're going to put the Inferno towers on either side, I'm thinking. So we'll have an Inferno. And I like putting them right back against here. At this point, we don't need the bowlers, like that moat around them, at least on the inside. Now, I'm still going to keep that on the outside, I believe. So I'm going to kind of go around like that on the outside. But as far as on the inside, they can be touching the core. It's not like bowlers are going to be in the core, you know, taking them out. Or at least I hope not. Actually, let's have it like that. And then just close it off around here. One less. Okay. So that's the Inferno towers. We'll put giant bombs in the core kind of as we see fit. Probably have it like this, so just two double sets, and we can put this last giant bomb as we please, kind of where we have space as the base goes. But at this point, those are kind of the two essentials. I get down the two duo core compartments. I get the Infernos down. Then around them, what I like to do is throw down the Queen. So I'm thinking I'll put the Queen up, or actually towards the bottom, away from those giant. Okay, yeah, I think the bottom might be a little bit better. We'll put the Queen, well, I'm trying to think here for a second. Yeah, we'll put her towards the bottom. Why not? And then throw these expos in with her, along with the air defenses. So the Queen, or probably both the heroes, the air defenses, and the expos are kind of what you want to get down next. We'll have the air defenses kind of go in that formation. That looks great. Now for the expos and the king, we can put an expo like right in here, an expo over here, and finally like an expo down here. We can move this over one so we can close off a compartment. We'll put the king on the opposite side, just for sake of having one hero up. Depending on where the kill squad comes in, it'll be nice to have one hero remain up for like the back-end miners or whatever they use. So keep those heroes separate, I think, is definitely a good way to do it. I'm going to actually switch out the CC and the DE storage just so that the clan castle is a little more central. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's going to make it just a little bit more central, easier to protect. Now let's close off the compartments around the Queen and these other buildings. I'm going to keep the air sweeper actually in this compartment here if I can manage that. And I'll keep the other one over here on the other side. So that's good. The buildings are touching, which isn't ideal for Valks, but I like having a compact base, so you kind of got to pick your poison on issues like those. So anyway, we've kind of gotten these compartments taken care of. I might be a little bit low on walls because I'm closing all of this stuff in. So depending on how things go, I could take the walls away from here and just have them connect to the outside compartments. But that's kind of like the main inside of my base. Now I'm just going to try to fill in outside compartments. They don't need to really be closed off from each other. They can basically just kind of stretch around the entire base pretty much. So we'll just kind of move these move one around like that. And we'll have another one up here. And we can adjust that as needed. And actually make this one bigger like that. Have it come over and around. Still looking okay in terms of numbers on the walls here. Have that go up and over. Getting a little bit low. Let's see what we have left. And finally, we'll have one that goes like this. Let's see. We might have just enough walls to get this job done. Can we do it like that? We got 2 left over. This is actually going to be a perfect base. Yeah, this is looking great here. So the walls are closing everything off. Anything too exposed, that air defense doesn't look reachable by a queen. This one might be. Sometimes you can steal some walls from the inside of the base just because as you close it off, you could sometimes see like different ways that walls were kind of inefficiently used. Not sure if I see any on this base particularly. We can actually maybe do that. Is that going to, actually that's not going to help very much. Yeah, we'll kind of just keep filling stuff in. I think for the most part, we're good. The queen, we're going to try to protect her a little bit. We'll have a, we can do this. We'll put that back and put the town hall there to protect her. So that's a good way to keep her pretty protected. And then we'll just kind of work our way around. Now, put point defense where there is point defense. And that's kind of a queen walk rule, or pretty much for anything. You want your point defense there to protect other point defense. So because there's both expos here, for a queen walk, it's good to have, this is where you can put your point defense and you don't have to worry about them being taken out. At the bottom, there's only one expo, so you want to put more storages and a little bit less point defense. We still want point defense to protect the queen, various things. I'm going to have my max cannon right there. First one I've done so far, max cannon, so that's nice to have. We'll put an archer tower, actually slip it by the town hall, and we'll put a cannon here. Another storage here, archer tower here. Kind of just fit these archer towers around the rest of the base. Put one back there, one over here, and then we'll throw our last few, one there and one up here. Doing the point defense pretty much at this point, so we'll put a cannon down there, cannon probably like right here. Put one over here. And finally, I guess this compartment, we'll throw a few wizard towers, at least one wizard tower here. Where's this last wizard tower gonna go? We'll probably put this guy anywhere I can trade him out. I guess we can get rid of this cannon and put the wizard tower like out here. Put the archer tower, actually, we'll do that. That's good. We'll move this cannon over here, add one more point defense. Now to try to put these storages, looks like we have 5 storages left. We can kind of use these to help protect the point defense, keep them nice and snug in between. Keep them nice and snug between these storages. So we'll put one there. Gonna need someone in this compartment for sure. Throw one up there. It's pretty much all we can, yeah, we'll just have to have, this one won't have as many, but it does have that Inferno helping out, along with the Expo and some point defense very nearby. So I think that one should be fine. As far as the mortars, they do, do more damage now after the update, but I still can never seem to find room for them inside my base. So what I like to do is actually, I don't want to put it there, put them in places where they'll attract point defense. So by putting this here, if they drop a golem, now it's going to be directed to a place where there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's 4 point defense, boom, immediately on it. Same thing here, draw the point defense into the base where, draw the golem or the giants or whatever into the base where you have your point defense bunched up. I think we can do probably one right here, have both the cannons cover most of it. Not all of it, but that's okay, yeah. We'll keep it down here by the max level cannon. Move it over 1. Oops. There we go. Okay, in terms of Teslas, what I like to do is kind of select one Inferno that's probably less likely to be hit by a kill squad, which I'm thinking is going to be this top left one, and just kind of put a Tesla farm by it. Just really pack that DPS in the area. We'll put a few springs in there as well. I love having a troll Tesla. Gotta have one of those, as well as a few builders huts. Those are kind of my signatures. I'm not putting down all my trash buildings, obviously, but just as the basic stuff, I like having 3 builders huts and a Tesla in my corners. On some bases, that is, not all of them. In terms of the last giant bomb, what we can do is throw this guy over by the Inferno. So we'll just kind of put it, I guess, right there. Pretty much it'll be triggered from most angles, unless there's a better place. But that looks like to be one of the only places. We can also throw down these small bombs just to add the damage and really get that Inferno covered. Because the bombs won't kill a max wall breaker, so there's not much point putting them outside your base. At Town Hall 9, you could argue maybe there is, but not at Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11. What I'm going to do is put these Seeking Air Mines kind of towards the outside to kill healers in a Queen Walk, but also near an air defense, so they should take out a Lava Hound, if not some balloons, or one balloon, I guess. So these should snag a healer that's in the area, as well as probably get the Lava Hound, if not a few balloons, I guess. We'll go ahead and put one more on this air defense, just in case that's the direction. Sometimes you can save these also for areas they'll most likely use a baby dragon, and I'm not going to do that on this base, but sometimes I've done that. Scaly traps, these you got to have in the core to defend against, sorry, losing my train of thought, to defend against miners. Actually need that there. So we'll put one in kind of over here, one here, and one here. These should, trip up some miners. I'm going to throw some spring traps in here now, so we'll put one there. Going to have some in this area in case, some Valks are coming through, because there's a good chance they'll try to use Valks once they know there's a Tesla, there's a Tesla farm. So we'll throw 2 in there. Move this Expo over 1. We can put 1 right in between these 2 defenses. We can, where should we put these last few? We can put 1 between here. That should probably get something. And we can, not seeing the best location, but I suppose what we can do is, I guess we'll go at the bottom here. Throw 1 between here. That should get something. Okay. Now we're just going to kind of throw these these air bombs towards the outside of the base to take out balloons or, minions, stuff for funnels. Try to keep them away from Lava Hounds, so keep them towards the outside of the base where their pathing is less likely to be hit by a Lava Hound. Sometimes they get soaked up, which is okay, but I think we've covered everything for the most part. That's probably going to do it for this base build. I'll go into photo mode so you can see what it looks like. Got the stuff in the corners there, and then that's the base itself. But yeah, this is it, guys. Hope you like the base. I think it looks pretty good. Very quick build. I didn't want to take a lot of time, but this is actually one of my better base builds, surprisingly, and I'm glad I got this one recorded because it's definitely a good base. So those of you Town Hall 10s, I guess, can try it out. Let me know how it works. I think it's going to defend very well against different stuff. The Queen is a little bit exposed, but you could probably throw a few more buildings out here to help protect her. And I think the Queen being exposed isn't that big of a deal because she's not that valuable at Town Hall 10 at the moment. People still use miners and stuff when the Queen's not even down. So yeah, I think she's fine, and the base looks great to me. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll be sure to check that out. Thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll probably try to cover defensive stuff for Town Hall, 9, 10, 11, even more so throughout the next few weeks as we adapt to this update, as well as the offensive side of things, as I always do. So I'll see you guys in my next few videos. Bisectatron out.